now on the Westwood One Radio Network. This is not the end of Aaron Rodgers, at least according to Robert Saleh. The Jets head coach said Wednesday Rodgers will meet with specialists before having surgery on his torn Achilles. But when asked if the quarterback would return next season, Saleh said, quote, "I'd be shocked if this is the way he's going to go out." When the Chiefs go out on the field in Jacksonville Sunday, they could have two big pieces back. Chris Jones practiced for the first time since his contract holdout ended, while Travis Kelce was also back at practice after missing week 1 with a knee injury. Speaking of Pro Bowl tight ends, Baltimore's Mark Andrews returned to practice Wednesday. He missed Sunday's opener with a quad injury. The news not as good for two former first-round picks. Giants left tackle Andrew Thomas did not practice due to a hamstring injury, while Panthers corner J.C. Horn is out with an injured hamstring as well. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Football is back, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, has you covered. New customers can bet $5 on football and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Plus, all customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every game day this September. New customers, download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use the code ROME, R-O-M-E, bet just $5, and take home $200 instantly in bonus bets. That's code ROME, only on DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be present in state where lawful to wager. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, HOPE is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort, 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction, void in Ontario. See dkng.co/football for eligibility, terms and responsible gaming resources. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. Eligibility and deposit restrictions to apply.
Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood of Thursday, September 14th, 2023. We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. Just wondering here, I've been thinking, I wonder if Aaron Rodgers' dark retreat has wheelchair access. Just wondering. Yes, all the hype, all the coverage, and then just kind of fell flat, kind of like opening the Al Capone vault, right? Yeah. Oh, well, so what's going on in the world? Lots of things, and we'll tell you about what's going on in the world, what's going on in your neighborhood. We do it all on AM 1230 KXO. In Portugal, tanks at a winery burst last Sunday, releasing thousands of gallons of red wine into the local town. Videos show wine surging past parked cars and down hillsides. If I'd been there, I wouldn't know whether to grab a glass or grab a raft. Would have been a tough decision. And looking back in history on this date in 1964, Walt Disney was awarded the Medal of Freedom at the White House. Yeah, pretty good for a guy who founded a total Mickey Mouse operation, right? Yes, and it still goes on. And in the world of science, well, scientists have been able to successfully manipulate the dreams of rats. Rats have dreams? Yeah, well, scientists have learned to manipulate rat dreams. Yeah, sweet, right? Must mean they've got that whole cancer thing figured out by now, right? Yeah, okay. I suppose. We've got birthdays to celebrate today. Ensign Pavel Chekhov is 87. That's actor Walter Koenig from Star Trek. Yeah, actor and screenwriter. So I wonder if, he's walking 2 picket lines today. He's 87. One of my favorite people, singer, actor Joey Heatherton, 79. To those of us who served in the military during the Vietnam War, Joey Heatherton, a true hero. Yes. And those who serve know what I'm saying. Singer John Bauman of Sha-Na-Na, 76. Actor Sam Neill, 76. Actor Robert Wisdom, 70. Steve Berlin plays sax for Los Lobos, 68. Actor Mary Crosby, 64. Singer Morton Harkett of AHA, 64. Actor Melissa Leo, 63. Actor Faith Ford, 59. Actor Michelle Stafford is 58. Actor Dan Cortese is 56. Actor Tyler Perry, 54. Actor Ben Garant is 53. Actor Kimberly Williams Paisley, 52. Actor Andrew Lincoln, 50. Actor Austin Basis, 47. Actor Adam Lamberg is 39. Actor Jessica Brown Findlay is 36. Actor, singer Logan Henderson, 34. Actor Emma Kenny is 24. Local birthdays coming up. Got a bunch.
El Zarape Restaurant in Imperial is 100% authentic Mexican cuisine. Their extensive menu features traditional handmade Mexican dishes with nothing but fresh ingredients. El Zarape Restaurant has taken it over the top with their creative ideas like stuffed special quesadillas with carne asada, shrimp, or pollo asada. There are 17 different burritos. El Zarape Restaurant, 139 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4435. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Mike McNeese, Abel Corona, Mick Chavez, Donovan Macias, Fausto Lizarde III, Ashley Moreno, Lauren Ness, Johnny Townsend, Sheldon Townsend, Larry Havens, Patricia Miranda, Carolina Alvarez, Veronica Guerrero, Georgina Ramirez, Jessica Beltran, Christopher De La Rosa, Vivian Lackey, Marco Peralta, Bill Miller, Jasmine Yanis Orozco, Bertha Cisneros, Cruz Layton, Georgia Christensen, James Skipping Jr., Rick Barr, Robert McLean, Mark Holloway, Kim Lucas, Marie Marquez, Rose Anaya, Kim Hester, Ricardo Navarro, Bailey Robertson. And happy anniversary, Bill and Peggy Miller. Okay, I told you there were a bunch. Yeah, so we're celebrating. And looking back in history, on this date in 2014, a life-size statue of singer Amy Winehouse was unveiled in Camden, London. The statue features the singer's trademark beehive hairdo. Yeah, the first statue in history to check into rehab. Yes. So, are you ready for a dad joke? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Here's our dad joke of the day. Is I always wanted to be a procrastinator. I just never got around to it. We've got news, a look at world and California news headlines right now, brought to you by your friends in the business, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal Lock. They are your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. A Fulton County, Georgia judge has ruled former President Trump and 16 others will be tried separately from defendants Sidney Powell and Kenneth Chesbrough. They're set to go to trial next month in the election tampering case. Criminal law specialist Joseph Tully.
The more people that get severed from his case, the less flexibility that Donald Trump would have in continuing his case and putting it off.
A tropical storm posted for a large swath of the New England coast as a weakened Hurricane Lee approaches. Weather Channel meteorologist Stephanie Abrams.
It's looking like a landfall Saturday into Sunday, and that's when we'll see the worst weather.
United Auto Workers threatening a targeted strike at midnight. Union President Sean Fain.
The big three can afford to immediately give us our fair share.
Duncan Aldred, VP at Buick and GMC, is hopeful.
We've got a great team working to try and get an amicable solution.
A strike could cost the U.S. economy billions. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. As expected, the Cal State University Board approves 5 years of 6% tuition hikes and will start next year. Board Chair Wendy Fong acknowledging many oppose it.
We understand the concerns that you have, and we as a board stand as the guardians of the CSU mission.
University officials say revenue increases are needed to wipe out a shortfall of nearly $1.5 billion. Leaders in the tech industry meet with U.S. senators behind closed doors in Washington discussing artificial intelligence. Elon Musk of Tesla and X says most tech CEOs say some regulation is needed.
The consequences of AI going wrong are severe. So we have to be proactive rather than reactive.
They're talking about legislation that would encourage development of AI while mitigating its biggest risk. Google cutting hundreds of jobs from its recruiting division. Layoffs part of a hiring freeze projected for the near term. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by your friends in the air conditioning business. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early so everyone can go home on time, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade supplies backed by product experts so you can quickly and easily find what you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
It is page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations to serve you. You'll find Quick Lanes at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. El Centro Fire Department battled a fire with assistance from several other local agencies. The fire reported at 11:45 yesterday morning in the 300 block of Commercial Avenue. An industrial building was fully involved in flames when the first fire engines arrived. All available El Centro firefighters were called out to assist in battling the blaze. A second alarm was issued for assistance from several other local fire departments. Firefighters were able to use an aerial ladder truck to pour water on the fire from high above the flames. Firefighters remained on the scene for several hours to assure the fire was extinguished. Well, there is an updated COVID-19 vaccine. George Gale has more.
The CDC says it will be available this week. Center for Disease Control and Prevention is recommending the new vaccine. With the new variants of the virus, the CDC says the vaccine is the best protection against potential serious outcomes this fall and winter. Active cases of COVID-19 have increased, as according to reports nationwide. Local numbers have not been available since late August. CDC says vaccination remains the best protection against COVID-19 related hospitalization and death. They say it also reduces the chances of suffering the effects of long COVID, which can develop during or following acute infection and last for an extended period. CDC recommends everyone 6 months and older get an updated COVID-19 vaccine. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO Local News time is 7:43.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Central Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Well, Calexico Library will host a special family night. The nonprofit Kids Need to Read, or KNTR, will participate in the Fiesta Mexicana Family Night at the library September 28th. In addition to storytelling sessions, KNTR will give away books to the children in attendance. Also, they will deliver 763 new children's books to add to the library catalog and enhance the opportunities for the whole community to read. The event again, September 28th from 5 till 7 p.m. It is free. And coming up, it's the Imperial County Farm Bureau special event, their annual dinner. Here's George.
The theme, a celebration of agriculture. The event this year will be held October 12th at the Swiss Club in Hauteville. The event features a steak dinner, drinks, and live music. Main attraction will be the recognition and honoring the Farmer of the Year and the Friend of the Farmer. A cost of $75 per person. Contact the local Farm Bureau for ticket information. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that'll do it for page one of the local news. Page one is service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the Valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Coming up, page 2 of the news and weather.
In America, the future belongs to everyone, so we engineered the truck of the future for everyone. Ford F-150, available with a Pro Power onboard generator and a variety of cab configurations for whatever you need to haul. Because the truck of the future isn't created for just a few. It's for America. Ford F-150. Drive one today. Come in now for a huge selection of vehicles, like the 2023 Ford F-150 XLT, with 0% APR limited term financing, only at your San Diego County Ford dealers. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 36 months at $27.78 per month per thousand financed, regardless of down payment. Payments may vary. Dealer determines price. Residency restrictions apply. For all offers, take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 10/2/2023. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
All offers valid at Imperial County Ford dealers. It's page 2 of the local news with weather, all served by Menchie's Frozen Yogurt and Round Table Pizza, 508 East Dannenberg Drive in El Centro. Ongoing work on Interstate 8, eastbound Interstate 8 is affected from Incopah to Mountain Springs. Crews are performing rock scaling and blasting. The California Highway Patrol says that they are running brakes in the eastbound traffic. The traffic brakes are intermittent and last anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes each. Eastbound traffic should be prepared for delays. And get ready for the last supermoon of the year. You can get a clear view. George Gale has more.
The Imperial Valley Desert Museum will be hosting the event. Stargazing Supermoon event will be held at the museum on September 29th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Michael Rood will host the event. He says attendees will be able to see the harvest moon. Telescopes will be provided. The event will also include an informational talk, games, and snacks. A community event is free and all ages are welcome. Attendees should bring their own chairs and binoculars if they have them. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
An El Centro man is scammed out of $4,000. The man told El Centro police he received a phone call from someone claiming that they had kidnapped his wife and would release her for a ransom. The 58-year-old man sent $4,000. It was determined that the wife had not been kidnapped and was unharmed. Also on Tuesday, an El Sotro man reported that he was called by someone who claimed to be with the FBI. The supposed Federal Bureau of Investigation's agent said there was an arrest warrant for the man's arrest. The man ignored the extortion attempt and notified police. And it's coming up. Imperial County Historical Society and Pioneers Museum present Museum Day, Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. It's a fun day of educational activities along with free refreshments and free museum admission. KXO News Time, 7:48.
Imperial Valley now has a Round Table Pizza, serving superior pizza, inspired by the honor of valor and revelry of the Knights of the Round Table. The quality and authenticity have earned them the reputation of pizza royalty. Now, for a limited time, receive a personal pizza with 6 slices, cheese, and a topping of your choice, including a 20-ounce soda for only $9.95, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Round Table Pizza, now open, next to Menchie's Frozen Yogurt, 508 East Annenberg Drive in El Centro.
The National Weather Service says dry, tranquil weather conditions are expected for today. Temperatures will gradually warm up through this weekend before a cooling trend takes place next week. 101 our high yesterday, 72 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 101. West winds 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming east this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 75. West-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming east after midnight. Sunny on Friday with a high near 103. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming northwest in the morning. Saturday sunny with a high near 103. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming east in the morning. Sunday will be sunny with a high again near 103. Southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east-southeast later in the morning. 76 degrees, 31% relative humidity. Right now, the wind is calm. Page 2 of the local news and weather, delivered by Round Table Pizza and Menchie's Frozen Yogurt, 508 East Annenberg Drive in El Centro.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5 or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Blake Snell took it to the Dodgers, the Cy Young Award winner, who is in contention for another award this year. Went 6 innings, and Padres topped the Dodgers 6-1. Meanwhile, the Mariners nipped the Angels 3-2. Rays topped the Twins 5-4. Rockies rolled over the Cubs 7-3. Giants edged the Guardians 6-5 in 10 innings. Cardinals shut out the Orioles 1-0. Pirates over the Nationals 7-6. Braves beat the Phillies 4-1. Braves have clinched their 6th straight National League East title. And it was the Reds edging the Tigers 4-3. Rangers bombed the Blue Jays 10-0. Mets over the Diamondbacks 7-1. Astros outlasted the Athletics 6-2. Royals ripped the White Sox 7-1. Marlins blanked the Brewers 2-0. And by the way, the Yankees and the Red Sox, well, they were rained out at Fenway. So what else is going on in the world of sports? The chairman of a Senate investigation subcommittee issued a subpoena for documents on Saudi Arabia's new golf partnership with the PGA Tour, saying the kingdom had to be more transparent about what he said was its $35 billion investments in the U.S. We've got more coming up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, we've got Thursday night football, the Vikings and the Eagles starting at 4:30 this afternoon. And more in NFL news. Jets quarterback, 4 plays count. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers, in his first public comment since his season-ending Achilles injury, said, "He's down, but not out. I'm completely heartbroken and moving through all of the emotions, but deeply touched and humbled by the support and love." And 3 key Eagles players, running back Kenneth Gainwell, cornerback James Bradbury, and safety Reed Blankenship, have been ruled out of the game with the Vikings tonight. So you better change your bets while you can. We mentioned Thursday night football, the Vikings and the Eagles at 4:30. We've also got Thursday night high school football. The Granite Hills Eagles invade Cal Jones Field to take on the Central Spartans. We'll be live on the KXO YouTube channel, and then join the Spartans game in progress at the end of the NFL game. Tomorrow night, Palo Verde Yellow Jackets and the Imperial Tigers tee it up. Mickey and George will have the game on AM 1230 and the KXO YouTube channel starting at 6:45. Other high school football action around the valley tomorrow. Southwest will be at La Quinta, Calexico at Holtville, Vincent Memorial at Mountain Empire, Brawley at University City, and Southwest San Diego will take on Calipatria. That game in Calipat at 6 p.m. Oh, and don't forget NFL Sunday. We're going to start with the Raiders. Raiders and the Buffalo Bills on FM 107.5 at 9:30 in the morning. Then Sunday night football, the Dolphins and the Patriots. Monday night football, the Saints and the Steelers. You got it all on AM 1230. And, of course, the Raiders on FM 107.5. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
What do you get when you combine the fun of a day out on the golf course with the thrills of bowling a strike or two, with the excitement of hitting a jackpot on your favorite slot machine? What do you get? All the fun under the sun. And that's what you'll find and more at Kokopah Casino and Resort, South Highway 95 in Somerton. Plan it all at kokopahresort.com.
How about some financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Wholesale inflation accelerated for the second month in a row, mirroring a similar trend in the Consumer Price Index report. This, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The Producer Price Index, a key measure of price changes at the wholesale level, rose to 1.6%. That's up from 1.3% for the 12 months ending in August. The majority of August overall acceleration came from the 2% rise in final demand for goods, driven by a 10.5% increase in energy prices. In contrast, final demand for services rose by 0.2%. In prior months, service-side inflation was responsible for driving the index higher. Meanwhile, Wall Street's optimism has edged up in recent weeks after an August slump. And, optimism has reached levels not seen since the collapse of several regional banks earlier this year. But investors aren't letting their guard down just yet. According to CNN, 7 different barometers for market sentiment has oscillated between neutral and greed territory this month after plunging to a fear reading mid-August, but it's still far from its extreme greed reading last reached in late July before the August sell-off, and is hovering around levels seen in late April after the collapse of several U.S. regional banks roiled markets. So what's happening on the big board? We see green. The Dow up 229 points at 34,804. The S&P 500 up 30 points at 4497. The NASDAQ up 106 points at 13,919. Meanwhile, gold down $2.80 an ounce and oil up $1.51 per barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Hile in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 101, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east this afternoon. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around 75, west-southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming east after midnight. Sunny on Friday with a high near 103, southwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then becoming northwest. We have 77 degrees downtown, 32% our relative humidity right now. The wind is calm. You heard the forecast. Yeah, I think the weather is broken. Yeah, we're still, about 9 days away from the first official day of autumn. But I declare, we're in for the change. We're in the middle of the change. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal. You'll find them at the corner of 4th and Hile in El Centro.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 a.m. till 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4 p.m. Specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 12.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com.
I'm Steve Kathan. A Georgia judge says former President Trump and 16 others will be tried separately from 2 other defendants in the state election case. This means lawyers Sidney Powell and Kenneth Chesbrough will go on trial next month. Attorney Joseph Tully tells CBS News.
2 people that have said, look, we're not waiving speedy trial. We want to go to trial right away. Everybody else is saying we need time to look at over all the evidence. We need time to adequately prepare. So the judge is cutting basically 2 of the accused loose, and they will be tried together.
A trial date for Trump and the others has not been set. In Washington, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy warns against a government shutdown and the Republican push for deep spending cuts.
We're going to get this done. Nobody wins in a government shutdown. Nobody wins in a government shutdown. I've been here. But what we want to do is we want to be able to win the policies that we've been fighting for and telling the American public.
A strike deadline's just hours away in Detroit. The big 3 automakers pitted against the United Auto Workers. CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
A clearly frustrated Jim Farley, Ford CEO, says it's the union who's not negotiating.
If there is a strike, it won't be because we didn't put a great deal in front of them, because we have 4 times.
Hanging in the balance are more than 150,000 auto workers like mother of 2 Jasmine Hickman treatment.
So it's been quite stressful.
She and her husband could both find themselves on strike, losing their health benefits and living on strike pay of $500 a week each.
We don't want to break our company, but we also want to be paid for our fair wages.
Hurricane Lee is a Category 2 storm now skirting Bermuda and headed north in the Atlantic. CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson.
We've got a tropical storm watch that starts in Rhode Island. It stretches all the way past Cape Cod up into portions of Maine. And then we've got a sliver of Maine, down East Maine, right up to the Canadian border, where you've got a hurricane watch in effect.
A new survey finds the biggest obstacles to home ownership are high prices and high mortgage rates and low inventory. But Lisa Herzig at the National Association of Realtors says there's something else, too.
1 in 6 prospective home buyers say that they've experienced discrimination somewhere during the home buying process. And that was straight across races and ethnicities.
NASA says the study of UFOs will require new scientific techniques and a change in the negative perception surrounding UFOs that poses an obstacle to collecting information. Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 247 points. This is CBS News.
You need to hire fast and hire right? You need Indeed. Their all-in-one hiring platform helps you attract, interview, and hire candidates efficiently. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
Have you seen the cost of eggs lately? With these prices, we'd barely be scraping by if it weren't for Dave. It's the banking app that advances us up to $500 instantly. There's no interest, late fees, or credit checks. No joke. You can get extra cash for anything your family needs. Download the Dave app now or go to Dave.com. For terms and conditions, go to Dave.com/legal. Instant transfer fees apply. Banking services provided by Evolve. Member FDIC.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
An official of the U.S. Marshals Service says Danilo Cavalcanti admitted his endgame plan was to carjack someone and drive to Canada. It never came to that. The prison escapee was captured yesterday in Pennsylvania thanks to thermal technology and a K9 dog. A new study shows young Americans are losing faith in many institutions, as we hear from CBS's Cammie McCormick.
This study by Gallup and the Walton Family Foundation finds members of Generation Z, or 12 to 26-year-olds, generally distrust political and societal institutions and have their lowest level of trust in Congress. Fewer trust information on the internet or from the Supreme Court or Justice Department. What do they trust the most? Science. At 71%.
The Atlanta Braves are the first team in Major League Baseball to clinch their division title, 6 in a row atop the National League East. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
12:30 KXO.